The energy you send out to others will determine who you attract and the good that flows into your life, whether it's personal or business. It's one and the same. People are people. People want to be noticed. People want to be recognized. People want to be cared for. They want to be loved. And it doesn't matter whether they're in business or personal. Some people want to know, like, how do you use this for business? It's not about that. It's using it for life. Hello, everybody. Jordan Adler here, coming to you from Las Vegas. And I've got April Brum with me here. Hi, April. How's it going?
I'm doing great, Jordan. How are you?
Good. My name's Jordan. I am the author of the Amazon bestseller Beach Money. And tonight we're going to be talking about the real key to unlocking your income potential. And I've learned a lot in business, and there's kind of a common theme among those that have found true happiness and freedom in the world of life and business. There's a common theme. There's certain things that certain people notice and other people just don't. And these are things that are easily missed. They're rarely practiced. It's simply something that most people don't have in their line of sight. It's simple. Anyone can do it, but for whatever reason, it's not in the line of sight of most people. It's not so much about knowing what to do, although that's what everybody's looking for. You probably know what to do, but it is about intentionally putting into action what you already know you should be doing. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. At the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do to unlock your true income potential, your full income potential. So stand by till the end, and I will make sure and cover that. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now. We're going to get things rolling. As I mentioned, tonight is the real key to unlocking your income potential. And at the end, we'll be talking about those 3 steps over the next 20 minutes. So I want you to look back on the greatest events in your life. What are the greatest events in your life? Think about that and ask yourself, how did you get there? How did you get to those greatest events? I'm going to share one of the greatest events in my life that had a lot of meaning to me, and I'll tell you how I got there, and then we'll get into some principles and some ideas. So when my mother and father passed away a number of years ago, and my father was turning 80, his birthday was coming up. My mom was in a hospital home, and my father would go there every single day and spend a few hours with her in her final years, or final days, when she was suffering with Alzheimer's. And my father was very depressed. He's having a really, really tough time. My dad loved to get up in the morning, walk to Dunkin' Donuts, which was right in our neighborhood. He'd get his newspaper and his coffee, put cream and sugar in it. He'd sit down and he'd talk to all his friends. And then he would go over to see my mom, and he'd spend a few hours with my mom. And then he would go home, and he did that again and again, day after day after day. So my dad loved Dunkin' Donuts, and he loved his friends at Dunkin' Donuts. Well, I was speaking at one of our conventions, and I got up on stage and something hit me. It was almost like it wasn't something that was planned. I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I thought, my dad's turning 80. He's really depressed. I need to do something for him. And everybody in the crowd, there were over 1,000 people there, and everybody in the crowd had an app on their phone, was the Send Out Cards app. And I asked if they would so kindly send my father a birthday card if they felt compelled to do it. Told him the story that I just told you. And I said, and oh, by the way, my dad loves Dunkin' Donuts. And there happened to be a Dunkin' Donuts gift card in our system. So I want to show you what happened as a result of that prompting that I had in front of that group of people. This is an actual video of my dad opening the box of cards. I had the cards all sent to my assistant through the apps that was gone in the mail to my assistant, and then we boxed them all up and gave them to my dad. This is it's actually kind of painful watching an 80-year-old man trying to open a box like this. So I cut it down to like 60 seconds because it's really a 30-minute video, but here you go. He really enjoyed this, though.
Aren't you glad you have this video, Jordan?
I am.
What a gift.
This is the home I grew up in. 1,000-square-foot home in Park Forest, Illinois, south suburbs of Chicago.
Almost right. They're all send out cards? All birthday cards? From all your downliners? Everyone have a Dunkin' Donut card? Share. Oh
my father opened up 10 to 20 cards every single day for the next few months after this, and it made his day. Now, my father received 1,000 birthday cards, 600 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards, over $5,000 worth of Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. He was giving them to his friends at Dunkin' Donuts. He was giving them to the policemen and the firemen. And like I said before, I told him, I said, Dad, you don't have to give them to the police and fire. They get free donuts. So anyway, they actually ran a little investigation on him because they couldn't figure out where he got all those Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. But it was a flash of inspiration. It was a prompting that I had as I stepped out on stage in front of over 1,000 people to act on. And I took action. And when you look back on the things in your life that are the greatest things that's happened to you, it's usually as a result of something that happens. It's a flash of inspiration. It's when you take action on something that you thought of that was, sometimes it didn't even make sense. So there's a picture of my dad opening some of the cards. So what is your most powerful, your most important asset, or your most powerful asset? It's the energy that you send out. That's your most powerful asset. And the quality of your network will be determined by the energy you send out. And your network is everything in business. Your network is everything in business. The people that are most successful in any business are the ones that have given the most care and attention to their network. And it has to do with what you send out into your network, whether it be through social media, through the mail, through emails, through text messages. It's that energy you're sending out every day. So this video is, I believe, the secret.
Dear Mihaela, my heart breaks for you. Greg was a great friend and a mentor to me. What a great man. I'm truly sorry for your loss, Jordan. Edmund, I'm so proud of you. When I met you, you were trying to figure it all out. You work hard and you play harder. It's exciting to watch your growth and leadership. Well done, brother. Jordan. Paul, I was sick when I heard the news. I know he was your best friend. Nothing can ever replace the love of your dog. Please let me know if you need anything. I'm here for you. Jordan. Amala, congratulations on your new home. You'll be creating so many great memories there. Nothing like your first purchase. Let me know if you need anything. Jordan. Everybody's trying to figure out the secret, and it's a noisy marketplace. Really want to know what it takes? It's a lot simpler than you think. Drop them a card and show them that you care. You'll be remembered. You'll get noticed. And when they're ready to do business, they'll think of you. You know, mostly it's just the right thing to do. If you like this video, feel free to share it.
Yeah, so I believe that those little acts of kindness that you do every day intentionally, not like, I do acts of kindness, but I'm talking about the ones where you take special care to really notice people and what's happening in their lives and what you can do to lift them up. So the energy you send out to others will determine who you attract, how much you attract, and the good that flows into your life. It's the energy you send out to others. So this is actually where I was living at the age of 34 years old. I had never had any success in business. The most I'd ever made in a job in my life was $28,000 a year. That was my room in that garage on the left. I had $36,000 in credit card debt on 22 credit cards. My job had just filed, the company had just filed bankruptcy, and they cut my pay down to $14,000 per year. I owned one suit. I don't wear suits too much anymore, but back then you wore more than one suit as an adult. And I was pretty scared and I was stressed out. And I wasn't sure what direction my life was going to take. And I finally really began to assimilate what we're talking about tonight. I really began to adopt the principles that we're going to be talking about tonight. And I started working a business in this coffee plantation on Mill Avenue, which was walking distance from my office at America West Airlines. Couldn't even afford to buy them lunch. So I'd either buy them coffee or I'd get my coffee and they'd get their own coffee. And then I sat down and I did business meetings 3 days a week on lunch at this coffee plantation. And then eventually I graduated to the pool. And this is actually the month that my book came out, Beach Money, but I graduated to the pool, and following these simple principles, I was able to build a life that is the life of my dreams. This is my life today, much of it, some of it, but it gives you a sense. I was actually at my home up on Mount Charleston this morning, this home that you're seeing in the video, the drone video. It's serene up there. There's wildlife. That's 45 minutes from the Vegas Strip on Mount Charleston. I'm a helicopter pilot. I'm scheduled to go to space with Richard Branson's program right in the middle there. See me piloting the helicopter on the bottom left. So can you read that for me, April?
So what determines whether the business goes to you? What determines whether you get what you want in life?
So ask yourself that question. What determines whether the business goes to you versus someone else? And then what determines whether you get what you want in life? The energy you send out every day.
Yeah.
Heard that before? Sending out to give without expecting anything in return. Around the time that I was working at that coffee plantation on Mill Avenue, I finally got a principle that I knew, but I never really applied it. Giving without expecting anything in return. And so we have a mechanism called the Promptings mechanism. And I'm going to share with you what it is. It's an app. You hit the send button on our app and magic happens. Energy shifts. It's a simple app that allows you to send positive messages and photos in the mail from your phone or from the computer. You hit the send button and our company does the rest. And I'm going to give you specific examples here in a minute, but I thought this would be a good time, April, for you to share a story. I know you have a really great story that I'd love for you to share with everyone.
I do. So a very dear friend of mine who I've actually never met in person, and that's another thing that the world has become. It brings online friends and makes them real friends. And a friend of mine named Pam lives in the mountains of North Carolina, and she has a grandson who was born with dwarfism and many, many, many other medical issues. And she sent me a picture just to say, hey, I just wanted you to see this picture of baby Silas. And you can see him right here. He's just the most precious little thing. And so when she sent me that picture, of course, I acted on a prompting quickly because it took me less than 2 minutes to mail her that picture. Well, I'm in a group with Pam with many other women that are all eating the same way, and we're supporting one another. And when I acted on that prompting and mailed her that picture of baby Silas, less than a week later, she got on our group and said, y'all, and Silas lives in Michigan, by the way, so not even anywhere near her. She said, I feel so helpless. Silas is being rushed to the emergency room. We don't know the outcome and we don't know what's going to happen. Please pray. In less than an hour after she sent that message, she went to her mailbox and there was that picture of baby Silas.
Wow.
And she could hold it in her hand. And it's the only printed picture she had of him because there's not, who prints pictures anymore, right?
That's beautiful.
And the timing was so perfect. Had I not acted, we get promptings every day, don't we? Every day we get promptings. But that one extra step and acting on that prompting made her whole day, and she'll never forget it. And she'll never, ever feel like God is not listening to her prayers.
That's so powerful. Wow. Thanks for sharing that story. So it's the feeling. It's what April was explaining, the feeling someone gets when they go to their mailbox. So what lights people up? What makes their heart pump faster? Well, when they see something or someone that they love on social media, we see those every day from other people, their vacations, their friends, their cars, their, the things that they're passionate about, their best experiences. They post that on social media. Those pictures are accessible. They save them right on your phone and drop them on a card. They don't have that. They go to their mailbox and they open it. It lights them up. Doesn't matter whether they're clients or friends or family members. Family members, friends, and acquaintances become business partners. They become customers. So it's just people. It's treating people right. A compliment in a card, celebrating what's important to them, remembering their birthdays. We have reminders for that. Meaningful motivation. And this doesn't take a lot of time. This is minutes, literally minutes, and you can have something in their mailbox. And what do people get in their mailbox today? They get junk. They get bills, which are annoying, and they get advertisements. So when you send a personal card, it really stands out. This is a book that was written by our founder, Cody Bateman. He's written a number of books, including a book called Promptings. This is the power of human connection. So the power, go ahead and read that for me, April.
So the power is in our prompting system.
A prompting is an intuitive thought that causes you to take positive action. Most people don't take action on their intuitive thoughts. So our send out card system, we've got some new things we're launching here, which I'm going to go over here in a minute, but the send out card system is an app and a website. It has a gifting platform where you can send gifts and gift cards, include hundreds of gifts. And then we also have Starbucks, Amazon, American Express gift cards. It has a full usable contact management system. And we've got a program where you can send unlimited personal cards, including postage, anywhere in the world, unlimited for one monthly price. So I'm going to go over the Promptings package. And this is a powerful package. This, in my opinion, is the best. We put together the best things for a package that will give somebody the best chance of success in whatever it is you're trying to do, whether you're trying to track a group of people, whether you're trying to build a business, whether you're trying to just send good things out into the world. Our unlimited heartfelt prompting card program includes postage and the contact manager. That's $97 per month. That's the only thing here that's monthly is this one. And it's not a contract. You can cancel at any time, but you go month to month, $97. We also include 100 system cards in this package, and that gives you a chance to try our system cards. System cards are sending cards to groups of people. Like if you want to send a card to 20 people at the same time, or 50 or 100, those come out of your system sends. The heartfelt cards are individual cards. You can do as many of those as you want every day within reason, but you can do as many as you want every day. But those are personal cards. Then you get 100 system sends. That's got $157 value. You get the campaign store, which a lot of people don't know about. The campaign store is a whole bunch of campaigns that are for different industries that are pre-built for you. Some of them are even scheduled campaigns where it has a 3-card touch or a 5-card touch or an 8-card touch. You get those campaigns included in this package, which is $197 value. You also get a virtual assistant for 2 hours that will help you get everything set up. They'll help you get your contacts imported. They'll help you organize. They'll help you even create some campaign cards, some personal, unique, custom campaign cards. That's got $137 value, those 2 hours. You can also contract with our virtual assistants as well as if you need one for on a regular basis that are trained on the send out card system. You also get a course, which is a powerful course, online course that's done by people that have had success with this. This relationship marketing course will show you how to use this system to maximize your benefit in business. That's a $97 value. That's included. That's an online course. But you also get a ticket to a live event. And that's the Prompting seminar. It used to be called the Treat 'em Right seminar. That's got $197 value. And then you get a personal Promptings coach that will coach you using an online portal and videos to get you fully comfortable and fully trained on all aspects of the system. That's a $297 value. Now you get all that for $1,179, but we wanted to be able to offer you a really good price on it. So we're discounting it right now to $497 for all of that. You get all of that. The only one is month to month. The heartfelt cards at the top, that's a month to month, but the rest of them are one time. Now you can also become an affiliate with us if you like this and you want to be able to share it with others. If you become an affiliate, you get all of your sales pages, you get the income opportunity. I'll touch on that here in a minute. You'll get all the tools and the sales support you need to be successful, and you get all of that for just $14 a month. It includes a really phenomenal marketing app that has all the videos and the PDFs and everything you need. That's just $14 a month to run your business. So that's the full package. It's powerful. And then if you want to make money, I'll quickly run through how the compensation works. So you earn $125 for each prompting package that you sell. So you could show somebody this video, you could tag them in a video online. You can just show them our sales page, which you have one it's actually coded to you, and it goes through everything that I'm going through here tonight, and you make $125 for each one of those. But that's not all. You also earn 10 to 30% monthly off subscriptions, gifts, and card packages. So on top of that, that customer that's spending $97 a month, well, that's going to pay you $19 a month. But then if they buy gifts and send gifts, that's going to pay you 10%. And then if they buy card packages after they go through their 100, which many people do, you get 30% on that, and that's paid daily. So that's an additional, like for example, that 97 is additional $240 a year. You also can earn up to $250 for each person that you coach if you become a certified coach and you're accepted into our coaching program. So if you want to become a coach and coach people on the system and this process, you can earn up to $250 for each person that you coach. You also can earn 10% team and leadership bonuses as you promote through the program. And by the way, I did mention this, much of this is paid daily. So you do the work today and the deposit's on its way the next morning. So this is the daughter of two of my very best friends, Nate and Kelly Dominguez. And I want you to just think about the impact of this. Now, the way that Ella responds to this card and gift that I sent her is how everyone feels. Adults feel the same way. They just show it differently. Kids have no filters. They just blurt it out, right? But adults have filters. What adults do is they'll do things like shout you out on social media. They'll send you excited voice messages. Were you going to say something, April?
I was just going to say, sometimes you'll see a 30-second reel and it says, wait for it.
Yeah.
Tell everybody not to miss what she says at the very end.
Oh yeah. Listen very carefully all the way to the end. It's so good. So check this out.
That's it. How do I get that? This is where my picture should be. That's new. Like, oh. And there's my surprises. My brownies.
What do you say?
Thank you a lot. I'm not sharing those with anybody. Not even my brothers. Not even my mom. Not even my dad.
Now I'm going to tell you something. You send that to the daughter of one of your customers and you will have that customer for life. What is the lifetime value of a customer? What's the lifetime value of a customer that just knows you care about them at that deep level? They tell people about you for the rest of their lives. They shout you out all the time. I've been doing this for years now, and the results are that I've got a network of thousands and thousands of people that are allies to me, and I'm allies to them because we treat each other like this. So what are the 3 steps to unleash your full income potential? Here they are, very simple. You don't even need to write them down. I'm going to go through them real quick. Number 1 is set up your prompting package for $497. That's the first step to releasing your full income potential. Number 2, get coached by a promptings coach. They get paid to coach you. And number 3, start sending out and sharing. That's it. Super simple. You can do all that very like 1 minute to 2 minutes to set up number 1, 1 hour or so for number 2, and then you can start sending out and sharing right away. So listen, if you like this, send a quick message to the person that invited you here and ask them to get the link to get set up. You can ask about our free ebook. We've got an ebook that explains this. It's real simple read, quick read that goes through a lot of what we've gone over tonight. And then we are currently seeking to certify promptings coaches, and there is a significant income opportunity associated with that. So if you liked what you see tonight and you think you might want to be a coach, you want to explore it, let the person know that invited you here tonight. And with that, April, just want to thank everybody for being on, and we appreciate you, and we hope that we get to work with you because we are excited about sharing this with the world. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great night.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.